Hello my lovely Taurians, welcome to my channel. This is your love related reading. How do they see you and how do you see them from the 7th of June until 14th? So I'm doing this ahead of time, so hopefully this will resonate. Okay, you know how this works. I'm gonna keep it very short because I feel like I've got this sort of peaceful energy with me today. I'm very peaceful. I haven't talked much today, so I'm gonna keep the talking to the minimum in this reading. So how do they see you, Taurus? How are you being viewed from 7th of June until 14th? We got a card, Page of Coins. You know, they see you as someone who, I don't know if it's you or them. You know, I feel like this is the way they see you. They're actually watching you. The coin is you, Taurus. You are being watched on social media. They're analyzing you. They're observing you. You may not be aware of it. Maybe you are, okay? They're looking into you. They're focusing on details. The only issue with Page of Coins, this is sort of an immature energy when they're looking at you. Because I feel like despite the fact this is how they see you, they're looking at you here. And they're trying to pinpoint any negatives and tell you what you should be working on in your, you know, in terms of your personality. But this can also go the other way when they see you as someone who sometimes can be a bit picky. I think what it is, Taurus, with this card, sometimes the way you're being viewed, you know, when you are with someone, you always want to improve them, okay? And I've read it somewhere that there's no romantic bone in Taurus, though we ruled by Venus, you know what I'm saying? We're very practical, okay? So sometimes we would say something that's really on our mind in order to improve our partner or the person we're dealing with, okay? But this can be seen as manipulation by the person we're dealing with. You know, they might get upset while we're focusing on the negatives. But I believe genuinely that in order to improve, you got to focus on the negatives, right? So they see you this way, but they also see as if you've got a dream. You've got some financial opportunity, Taurus. But right now you're looking at it, you're daydreaming, but maybe you're not taking the necessary actions for it, okay? But I feel like it's either you or them almost stalking each other on the social media, okay? That's how they see you. They also see you, my dear Taurus, with, ooh, two cards came out very quickly. Wow, they see as someone who's very passionate, someone who, you know, you give them butterflies in the stomach. They're feeling passionate about you. They see your passion, the passion you carry within you, Taurus, and they love that about you. They love that. But you having that passion for people, for life, also means that, look at this person's face. You get easily disappointed. You get easily hurt because you want people to give you as much as you give them. And I've talked about this in our in the Taurus general video. It's very rare to meet someone who will be able to meet your expectations, Taurus. Okay, what you got to understand is that not everyone is like you, like us, right? Okay, this is the Ace of Cups. That's how they see you. They see you being passively spiritually awakened, or they may see you right now, Taurus, giving love to yourself. You might be giving love to yourself, self-love. Whatever you're doing, the passion is all over you. Check this out. And when you feel so passionate, Taurus, when there's a passion surrounding you, that passion get spilled onto other people. And then they can feel passionate about you. Your presence of passion makes them feeling passionate about you. It's beautiful. But as passionate as they feel about you, Taurus, as much as they see you being, in a way, a little bit manipulative in their opinion, or being sort of a daydreamer, they also view as Knight of Wands energy someone who hasn't really got a plan, someone who's so passionate that ends up making mistakes in love because of passion, because of love. So they find that energy a little bit immature, okay? That you always follow your heart. They think that, you know, you do something in love, maybe you've done something without, you know, giving thoughts to it, without thinking it through. Something hasty. You might have taken a hasty action. You might have said something, Taurus. I mean, this is not something you're not familiar with. You might have said something because you were annoyed, because you were building up your emotions for such a long time, okay? And it just came out. It just came out. And I feel like they're afraid of this energy. Like you're unpredictable to them. But there's no other one like you. Right? No other one like you. Right. Let's see, how do you see them, Taurus? Whoever you're thinking of right now. The way you view them, Taurus. You can see better. Well, one card. You view them with, ooh, and you got that last time. You get this so often, Taurus. Remember, this is from your perspective, okay? The way they view is, you know, from their perspective. You know, you had reasons to possibly say things you said, to take a hasty action in the past, to be impulsive. You had your reasons to be this way. But they may not know your reasons. That's the thing. So they only know what they've seen, what they've heard. And now from your perspective, the way you see them, Taurus, is with 7 of Swords. In the reverse. You felt betrayed by them. You felt mistreated, betrayed. Okay? Cheated on, possibly. Whether with someone or not necessarily like to do with cheating on someone, but just being betrayed. You've trusted them, Taurus. And that's why, you know, you build up that passion within you. And when you find out about the betrayal possibly or whatever happened, that you feel, oh my goodness, I can't believe you've done this to me. Right? So that's how you view them. Of course, this could be from your perspective. So if you're a cross watcher, it doesn't mean that Taurus sees you this way. That's how Taurus feels about what happened. You also view them, Taurus, with justice. Someone who's fair. Okay? You feel like, you know, the justice being served. And the justice on this side. So maybe you've said something, Taurus. Or maybe it was the justice for it's weird. As if like justice is about serving justice, making things balanced. Like whatever happened, though you felt betrayed, it was only fair. on them somehow. I'm not sure why. So we're gonna clarify this in a moment. Taurus, you also view them with, more than anything, just as a Libra's card as well, someone who thinks a lot about what is or is not good in terms of legal system, okay? Or you might have had something to do with legal system and this person. Things might have gone way too far, and this is why you felt betrayed. Because you felt like someone was trying to drag you into legal system to resolve some petty arguments. I feel that's what it could be. And that's why you felt betrayed. You didn't see that coming. You didn't think that this person who thinks of you this way could possibly screw you over and snitch on you. You also view them with Three of Pentacles. This could have happened at work, or this is a third party situation, okay? Trying to work together. I think despite all of this, you felt like you could work together. You could be on the same page. You are on the same page when it comes to feelings. And you know this. But the past is dark. The past is dark. So what is the blockage? What is the blockage, Taurus? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay? This is a karmic connection. Alright? The universe is taking care of it. You know, this is the Wheel of Fortune. That's the blockage. You know, sometimes it turns your way. Sometimes it turns your way. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so if things did not work out with this person, it had to be this way, Taurus. It had to be this way. That's just the Wheel of Fortune. It's like an Elton John's song, In the Circle of Life. That song, you know that song? Google it. In the circle of life. La la la. I absolutely love this song. Yeah. There's something about, like, the lyrics go like, you get, you know, you should never take more than what you get. You know what I'm saying? In the circle of life. In the circle of life. That wheel is spinning. You should never take more than you can give. That kind of energy here. So maybe, Taurus, someone here took too much. Okay? And you should never take more than you can give, whether it's you or your cross watcher. So what is the outcome? What is the outcome? Whoa. It's not coming out. Come on, what is the outcome? We want the outcome. Okay. King of Wands in a reverse position. I believe you've had this recently as well. So you might have been dealing with a King of Wands. Okay, someone who's a go-getter, someone who's focusing on their goals, okay? Someone who's always achieving their goals. But here, this go-getter is in a reverse position. So Taurus, And this kept coming up a few times in your readings in the recent months, weeks. You know, you are not going after each other. You are not any longer each other's goal, if you see what I mean. It was a karmic connection, you know, but you are not after each other any longer. Now we're gonna clarify, how do they see you, Taurus? They see you with Page of Coins. We're gonna clarify Page of Coins. Not so much. Actually, I want to clarify Ace of Cups. Why do they see you this way? And you know, they feel you either being passionate about your life, or you just having this passion for wherever you touch, Taurus, okay? Or just simply self-love. Queen of Wands, beautiful. Again, you know, you are the queen of people's hearts. You're very creative. You're doing something creative. You're probably an artist, and you're very passionate about this something, okay? But Queen of Wands is someone who's got, you know, who's very moody. He's got mood swings, so this could be you also, all right? But someone who leaves a very positive impression on people. You get this card quite often. This is definitely you. This is a queen who rules by heart, okay? And they love that about you. They love that about you. Though you dealing, you ruling by your emotions, making decisions based on your heart, lead you somewhere here. Lead you to being the King of Wands, to being the wounded love warrior, to being the person who just says stuff, doing things because it feels like the right thing to do, being impulsive and then regretting it. You know, and then experiencing sleepless nights because you've said something, you've done something you shouldn't have done. Now let's clarify the Knight of Wands for you, Taurus. Wow, couldn't make that up. You've done something. They see you like you know. Basically, you came on way too strong here, Taurus. You might have met your soulmate. This is a soulmate's card, or Gemini, but I describe as a soulmate connection, right? You knew this was a soulmate connection, and it's like you didn't hold your horses. You got on this, you know, you got on this horse and you were like riding straight into this person's heart. But maybe that person was not ready, Taurus. They were not ready, and you revealed how you felt about it. Okay, you knew it, so you came on way too early, way too strong, and you scared them off, possibly. And what did they do? They betrayed you. Now let's see, why do you feel this? Why do you feel like you're being betrayed, Taurus? This comes up quite often in your readings. Why do you feel betrayed? Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Right, so you put a lot of effort into this connection. You put loads of effort, lots of emotions. You invested time. You've been waiting patiently. But nothing ever happened. It's like you were the only person who you know, who put something into this connection. Though, that's how I feel like, yeah, you are the one who sort of, you felt betrayed by the fact that, you know, they kept you sort of hanging there and nothing was happening. You've put a lot of effort. In the end, you were waiting patiently for them to come around, for them to commit, and it never happened. It was like one-sided connection, despite the fact you knew it. You knew it, who they were. And then the justice, legal system might have been involved with something that was there to sort of touching onto law system. Let's see, what was that all about? Of course, it's not going to resonate with all of you. Okay. Failure to communicate. Though it's like a Libra's energy, someone who thinks a lot but doesn't really communicate. And 9 of Wands. I feel like, you know, this person wasn't letting go of you, but they couldn't communicate. They couldn't tell you how they felt. They couldn't make up their mind. Some of you could have been involved in some legal system, or simply this is just the Libra's energy when this person was internalizing all of their thoughts, thinking so much, but not saying much, you know? Failing to communicate, not wanting to communicate with you, despite not letting go of you, which is kind of weird. So I feel like they left you hanging. There might have been a third party situation, okay, or you two might have, I don't know, work on something together. Let's clarify this. 3 of Coins. Right, we've got Aquarius here, and we've got... You might have dealt with Aquarius, or simply... maybe they've been working on, I don't know, actually I need more cards. It's about healing, it's about hope. I mean, like I said, the way you see them with hope, you feel like this is hope, like you still feel like things could work out. But someone here is, you know, very experienced, very rational, very logical. They don't play mind games, okay? You know they don't play mind games. The communication is being cut off. Simple. Now, Taurus, let's clarify the blockage. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Circle of Life. Na, 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 na. You should never turn. I think I'm missing. Oh, moving away, walking away from something that wasn't stable, and walking towards a brighter future. And that is the Wheel of Fortune. That is the karma. That's what's supposed to happen. Move on. To move on. That is the blockage in a way, right? Moving away. Because someone was juggled and they didn't want to be juggled. Someone doesn't want to juggle any longer. Someone was juggled. They're like, okay, I'm done and dust. I'm not being juggled. I'm not being a second option. Someone feel like they couldn't make up their mind. It was a lot of miscommunication, but one is certain: the universe took care of all of it, and the outcome is you are not each other's goal. You are certainly not going after the Taurus, King of Wands. You are, I feel like, you know, you've got that energy, Taurus. When it comes to love, you are not even interested in love right now. You feel like so fed up more than anything. King of Wands in the reverse position. That's the outcome. You are not each other's desire or goal any longer, alright? And then there's no, you know, this king goes after what he's passionate about. You two are, you haven't got that enough passion for this thing to come to fruition. That's how I see it. But let's clarify. King of Wands in the reverse position. Can we get a card? We got it. Again, Two of Cups. Like I said, that's just what I said. There's not enough attraction to keep this thing going. Okay? There is attraction, but there's not enough fire, not enough passion to make it work. The connection is not strong enough. Okay? Because of the balance. It's not balance, or someone here is married. Can you see? 4 of Wands. It's lacking balance. There's not enough balance. Page of Wands. And that is the message, you know? That is the message. Someone here gets easily bored. Someone wants to have a here new beginning. You know, Taurus. The bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. This is go for it. But I feel like you're going... You know what you're going for? You're going for possibly self-love. You're going for self-love because you are so fed up with love. I mean, I get you. Now, let's get you a spirit message, Taurus. I know many readers talk about love coming, but that's how I see these cards. Spirit message for Taurus. Relationships, wow. Taurus, relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So whether this is your ex or ex-ex you're thinking of, or your current partner, whoever you're thinking of, Taurus, every relationship is a reflection of you. So if something happened back in time, it's probably because, you know, there's always, the fault always lies on both sides. It's never someone else. It's not always one. It's never one person's fault in a relationship, right? But whether the relationship works out or not, be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth, okay? Because when things don't work out, we look into ourselves, we study ourselves, we learn about who we are, why do we do what we did, why do we act the way we acted, why do we say what we said. And if we lonely, I mean, if we're like single throughout our life, life might be drama free, but we never get to rediscover the layers of our personality, you know? Because the human nature is to be with people. We are, you know, we are, what's the word? You know, since, I don't know, thousands of years, since the mankind history, human need to belong to a group. They need to interact with other people. You know, if something doesn't work out and you lock yourself in the house, let's say, you know, then, you know, you close your heart and lock your heart on others. Oh, my cats are fighting. You'll never be able to grow, okay? What I'm trying to say, sir, I'm beating around the bush here. Just remember that we learn from every relationship. And I know it's not a rocket science. I know you know this. So, let me just get more onto it. We bring you this card for we feel that you might be questioning, Taurus, a certain relationship in your life. This could be a relationship with yourself, with people. This card also signifies that it may be time to evaluate and appreciate the relationships you have now or those from the past, good or bad, okay? Even a difficult relationship can be a surprising spiritual catalyst for you, Taurus. All relationships, whether they are on an emotional, physical, mental, or spiritual level, are part of the learning process and enlightenment of the soul. No matter what category a relationship falls into, it acts as a teaching tool. for the lessons your soul needs to learn. It can help you understand change or enhance your individual qualities. Ask yourself if it was in the past. What did I learn from that relationship? Or if it's a current relationship, ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? Because Taurus, different types of relationships have an uncanny way of identifying which aspects of your life need attention. At times they reveal your vulnerabilities and insecurities, or your need for your need for attention, approval, and acceptance. Let this card be catalyst to either heal a current relationship or attract more positive relationships for the future. Such a beautiful card. Relationships. Wow. I've had a few relationships. Yes, I mean, I learn a lot from them, you know. You learn a lot from relationships, and you learn even more when you marry it. You learn a lot about yourself, and respect, giving respect to another person, being tolerant, and you just understand that you go through ups and downs, and you know there will be days when you're not happy with someone, right? Just like you're not happy with yourself sometimes. Now, your angel. One thing I learned, I think many of you Taurans will agree with me, that's a characteristic of us, earth signs, especially Taurans. I believe that, you know, it's important to fix relationships and fight for them no matter what. Because at least then at the end of the day you can say, I fought for it with all of my heart. And sadly it did not work out. At least then you know you've put all of your effort and you have no regrets. But if you just walk away without a fight, that means you never loved the person in the first place. I'm such a Taurus now, right? Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with the process. Okay, so it's time to study. That's what I was thinking about yesterday. I feel like I want to study. I'm studying new things. The natal charts, astrological charts, how to read the birth charts. So soon I might be able to help you with that and other stuff to do with astrology. This is what I'm doing now. Anyway, I feel really chilled. I hope you don't mind me being like this. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but I feel like, you know, this was a real karmic lesson for you, Taurus, okay? But we got a confirmation at the end. You know, we learn from every relationship we've been in, we are in, we learn, okay? And remember, if there's an issue with relationship, sometimes there could be an issue with us. So you got to address that issue with you before you break away, before you run away from someone that could potentially be your soulmate. All right, I'll finish on this and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.